In other news, the South Central firebug was caught today after a dozen or so abandoned businesses and homes were burned down. A man and woman in what was assumed to be an abandoned home was found burned to death in the most recent fire that took place. The arsonist was found by police just moments after he took a gun to himself. More news about the identity of the arsonist and his victims on the 10 o'clock news. What a shame, but I'm glad it's over. It seemed right. Like karma even that he did.
Only right? How is that?
A man goes around town setting fires to buildings and homes, and it was just a matter of time for somebody got killed, and he killed two somebodies. It's only fair that he did. It ain't right what he did.
Fair and right? Explain this to me. What does that mean?
You don't know what they mean? Shit, they ain't hard words.
But you and I know are two different things.
Well, all I do know is that he set fires and people died. He was wrong for that. He killed himself probably because he knew it. Now he dead. That's fair.
Kind of like an eye for an eye, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
The way you make it sound is like he intentionally killed two people. Like you looked in the window and saw two people in the living room laughing and playing house. Then you threw thinner and then lit a match.
What does it matter the reason a man do a thing if the thing gets done?
It matters to a man who defines things as right, wrong, fair, and unjust. It matters to him.
How do you know that he cared about right and wrong?
The other buildings he burned was all abandoned. This one should have been set to them, but people were squatting in there.
Maybe so, but I sure wish I knew who started them fires, because I would have snitched. And ain't right for someone to do something like that, setting fires to things, then killing people and go free.
Now wait a second, Mona. That sounds simple, but right and wrong ain't that easy. I'm not saying that he was right, but he don't sound like no killer. How can you judge a man who do wrong when wrong been done to him? Right and wrong has a long history of being black and white, but it ain't. Baby, it's great.
Maybe sometimes, but this ain't one of them times.
Y'all all around to play the judge and turn that man in because he said his case is open and shut. But then they don't stop black rage because it don't start there. Black's got all this anger, rage, hurt, and pain cramped up inside and ain't got nowhere for it to go. But when you set a fire to his, that's all.
No, there ain't no excuse for violence and ignorance.
Yes, there is. It's race. Blacks know that better than anybody. Don't that verdict make you mad?
Yeah, but justice ain't rioting and starting fires and killing people and saying nobody should have snitched on account of black rage. Brenda, that ain't right.
I'm saying ignorance is no reason for action. It's the outcome of no action. Then again, when is right and wrong? And what should people do that's right? Should they do nothing?
I don't know. I ain't doing nothing, I guess. But I don't know what to do. But I know that stopping that man that started them fires was a good thing to do. He knew he was wrong because he took his own life.
Maybe he knew what was coming to him. You think he gonna get a fair trial in his white man's court? Them riots scaring folks to where they don't want to go outside, and now all we do is get somebody to blame. That boy don't want to get no judge or jury, just an executioner. Now, would that have been right?
So what's right and fair?
Depends on you and how it affects you. What's right and fair for you?
If somebody do something that hurts somebody when they know they ain't got no business doing it, it's wrong.
So when you heard about what happened to King, how'd you feel?
I was mad.
Why were you mad?
Because it ain't fair or right for a man to get beat almost to death because he's black.
So, was them men wrong for what they did?
Hell yeah, they should have paid for it.
But they had business doing what they did. They even think they was right even. One less black man that don't know his place. The only reason they got caught was because somebody thought they was right was wrong.
It was.
But how they go free? That man said they was right. How can they be right and wrong at the same time? The line is gray, baby.
Maybe for some with no sense.
I guess. Once a week, we go to Jim's Market for some fresh fruit, right?
Huh? Yeah.
And every time we go, how many apples you get?
7 if they right. 1 for each day until I go shopping again. They say an apple a day.
How many you tell Jimmy you got?
5. But that old man then jacked up the prices on the fruits 5 times in the last month. He know he the only place for miles that sell fresh fruit.
So you right for taking what you want, 'cause he right for charging you that much? And even though I don't cheat him 'cause he cheat us, I ain't tell Jimmy what you do. I ain't judge you. I understand why you did what you did. Sure reason for doing it.
I understand us blacks ain't got no clue what we should do with what's happening to Kings, but not like this. We ain't getting nowhere.
I guess. I agree.
What we gonna do about all this mess we in?
Wait, I guess.
So I've been thinking about Old Jim's store. I think I'm gonna stop going there and tell people to stop too. It's gonna take some help, but we can go some miles up the road to that nice place on MLK. They treat me real good there, and their price is good too. That's if it's still standing after the riot.
That sounds like a plan. I thought I was gonna have to snitch on you.